Hello, this is Britdarg here, and I'm not sure how well this video will go. But I'm playing Minecraft on the PlayStation 4 edition, and I found something rather interesting that you can do with customizable Superflats. So first I'm going to show you what you need to do in order to get something like this, and then I'm going to show you two different worlds, and just kind of how interesting they are and what you can do by breaking the Superflat world. It's interesting. So if I go here, I have these two worlds. These are the two worlds I'm talking about. So if you want to do this, this is, I think, for PS4 and like Bedrock Edition and stuff. I'm not sure for Java. So basically, just creative. You can choose the difficulty. These don't matter. Then go to more options. Superflat. Customize Superflat. Now you want to leave this bit untouched. Here, for this demonstration, I'm going with desert, though this probably works with just about anything else. Maybe, but I found that it does work with the desert, so I would go with the desert. Properties, village, and set the spacing really low. Then you can do abandoned mine shafts, ravines, and caves. Set the chance really high for the abandoned mine shafts. Have strongholds, 3 of them, and the lowest possible spacing. Biome specific structures, again, lowest possible spacing. And you do this for just about everything. And I would, and then we have essentially, so basically what we've done is we've made a bunch of these different structures and put them very close together, but we haven't changed this, and you'll see that this is important in just a second. So if I go out and I click create new world, blah 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 blah, wait for it to load. And yeah, and so notice how this is remember how this was supposed to be a desert biome? Yeah, it still technically is a desert biome, because if I take a villager spawn egg and I just spawn a couple villagers, and they are desert villagers through and through. And it's interesting is this one, you spawn right near a pillager outpost. And as you can see, this looks nothing like a desert. You got pumpkins, you got flowers, you got lava, and you also have, I find this interesting, you also have just floating fossils. And you can see just how wacky this world looks. It has all these floating fossils. It has the desert temple, way higher than it should be. And it's just a very interesting, way to break the seed. Now, I'm not sure if we have any, strongholds or anything around. And again, this is supposed to be a desert, but it's not. So it's really just interesting. And you can see just how many desert temples there are. They're so close to each other. So I don't think we're going to find the stronghold, but that is okay. That's okay. And another thing I find that's interesting is what the game considers to be a stronghold. And again, interesting part of the spawn, this one has a pillager outpost right next to lava, so it sets the whole place on fire. I kind of thought that was interesting. And you can see, that's right at spawn. If you go this way, you can see this really weird floating stronghold, because the stronghold has nowhere to spawn, because it literally just has it literally just has 4 blocks to spawn. It spawns up here, which I find very interesting, because you just have these weird structures, it goes into the desert temple. And what I like about this is it's a really easy way to access the end instead of having to go find one. This one I broke the portals and then put them back in, so you can just and then you got that whole end and everything. I'm not gonna go in because I don't feel like fighting the Ender Dragon right now, but like, yeah, this is what the game considers to be a stronghold. Just lots of, it's just very weird seeing all this floating stuff. And another thing is that the grass is like savanna grass. It's not like normal grass. That's the color of it. And you got like a massive fossil floating in the air, like above a village. Just like setting these spawn conditions can result in some really interesting things. And also, look at how close those two desert temples are. Like, this is what happens when you tinker around with the settings. You can create some really like interesting and also really weird kind of just settings and stuff. And these bunnies are desert bunnies, and they're not like what they're supposed to be, or like what they would be in this like kind of land. It's grass. And I just find it interesting, just kind of how you can like break Superflats, because this is clearly like not supposed to be how this looks. There's clearly supposed to be a roof. There's clearly supposed to be stuff that connects these and everything. But it's clearly not supposed to be a fossil, like right next to a stronghold. I find it very interesting what you can do, and I almost kind of pretty much found this by accident. So I'm not sure if this would work. I'm sure it would work with doing something like a jungle or like a mesa biome, but I think doing it with a desert is, I would just recommend doing it with the desert, just a little bit more than like say something else. But yeah, thanks for watching this kind of like weird mishmash showcase video of kind of how you can break Superflats, and makes it for some very interesting, just like things in general, just very interesting worlds on Superflats. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, consider subscribing, it helps the channel out. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll see you guys later. Peace.